Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus on me? Hands in the stove, how the faucet's running and I keep looking at you. Stuck on your phone.
Good morning. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shay. Thank you for clicking on my channel, Crafting on a Dime with ShayShay, where I go live every Sunday morning at 08 Central Standard Time. Yes, good morning, everybody. I see y'all up and bright and bushy tail early this morning. You guys, I'm so low energy. I apologize. I'm not feeling that great today, but I'm on here, y'all, because what we ain't gonna do is not come on. We still, y'all always lift me up. I'm just this morning. But we gonna get through this. I got some stuff to show y'all, some things to talk about. Yes. Good morning. Woo, let's go. Let's go. It's Sunday, y'all. Let's go. Good morning, Gail. Thank you for being a moderator. I saw you up in here early this morning. Good morning, Marge. Good morning, Miss Patricia. Good morning, Dazelle. Good morning, Reba, D. Smith. Good morning, Renee, my crafty friend. Thank you for being a member of my channel. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Miss Doris. Good morning, Jennifer. Good morning, Miss Robin. Thank you for being a member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Good morning, Shamika. Good morning, DB. Good morning. Trying to make sure I get everybody. Good morning, Terry. Thank you for being a member of my channel. Yes. Good morning, Crafts Obsessed. Good morning, Kelly. Kelly girl, saw you yesterday. Good morning, Nikki. Thank you for being a member of my channel. Good morning, Rosalind Lewis. I got to say her last name because it's two of them. And thank you for being a member. Good morning, Miss Sheila. Is it Sheila or Sheila? We going to say Sheila or Sheila? Ooh, I'm tearing it up this morning. Good morning, Miss Christy. Good morning, Miss Marlene. Good morning, Capricia. Good morning, Josette. Good morning. Oh, we getting down to the bottom. Yes, honey. Yes. Good morning, Miss Ron. Good morning, Marilyn. I loved your message this morning. Yes, honey. Yes. Good morning, Queenie. I know who she is. I put a face with a name. We'll talk about that later. But yes, I'm so excited when we do our Zoom and Google Meets and I actually get to put a face with a name and it's not just a screen name, it's a real name. It's like, yes, honey, yes, that's who she is. I love it. I love it. If you don't join in on any of the Soil Loans, Google Meet, Zoom Meets that are offered, you're missing out. Yes. Yes. Good morning, Miss Katina. Good morning, everybody. Thank you to my moderator, Gail, for being up in the spot to moderate and help out with the links and stuff. I try to do my best to put them in the description box below, but I always forget one. But don't worry, I have my notepad in front of me if I need to add something later that I show. So yes, let's stick with the agenda because y'all know I will go straight left. And y'all will be like, what are we here for? We are here for the Jelly Roll Cabin Quilt, y'all. It is a free design by Fat Quarter Shop. They even have a video that goes along with it. You'll hear me talking about Fat Quarter Shop all the time. That's how I learned how to quilt. Like right now, I know we in our crafty community, we got people like Shon and a lot of other great people, Rachel, that can show us some things. But when I started quilting and so I had nobody. So I had to learn everything on my own. So being in this crafty community is like the best thing ever. You can get all your questions answered and you can ask whatever you want. Nobody's mad at you. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So good morning, everybody. I just want to thank all of my members. You know, I've been working hard. I've been trying to work hard in the background to get everything together. I did post the ornament, the embroidery file for my members. And I also worked on something else for you on Friday. Look what I did. And I know I still need to mail Rosalind's. I was supposed to take Rosalind's mug rug to applicate getaway, but I left it. But I do still have it, and I'm gonna put it in the mail this week. So sorry, Rosalind. Look how cute hers is. But I made more, and they're all different colors: pink, red, green. This is another darker pink, gold, and purple. So yes, I do. I'm working. I'm working. So we will have a giveaway today for one of my channel members, and you'll have the chance to win one of these mug rugs, and I'll get them mailed out to you. Yes. So sorry, Rosalind. It's still here. She's safe. I haven't used her, even though I threatened to. I literally have my cup on the napkin right here. That is not cute, y'all. Look, I'm gonna use one of y'all mug rugs. Look, I'm gonna use one of y'all mug rugs today. I'm just playing. So yes, I have it on here. Just stick to the list. Stick to the agenda, Shay. Don't go left. Good morning, everybody coming in, you guys. So I just want to send a special thank you to everybody who ordered from Designs by JuJu. You guys, my sales went up. So thank you. I do receive 10% of what you spend when you use my affiliate link for Designs by JuJu. So shout out to Designs by JuJu for reaching out to me to be an affiliate. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I love Designs by JuJu. And thanks, shout out to Richword, which I'll show you some of the stuff that Richword sent me. Shout out to any of the bigger brands, larger brands, or any brand that reaches out to you to support you. You know, it's just great, especially when you're a smaller channel. I'm over here scratching and surviving, you guys, scratching. You know, I don't have 100, 1,000 of followers, and they still see something in me. So yes, okay. So get off my soapbox, y'all. Good morning, Rosalind. Rosalind R. She's the other Rosalind, not the other Rosalind. But I have two of them. Thank you for being a member. But they're both members, so that's easy. Thank you, Rosalind's. Oh my gosh. I want to see Shamika's sign because you didn't post it in the group. Yeah, we got our little groups. It's so much fun. It's so much fun. Where you communicate and chat and talk with people, like-minded people. Because when I talk to my family about stuff, they be like, yeah, totally different. Okay, so let's see. I can't read my writing. Well, I wrote this morning. I can't read my writing. So let's talk about the current projects. Y'all, I can't read my writing. I'm like, what is going on? So Shon, Go Savvy, is it Go Savvy Designs? I be messing up people's YouTube channel name. The point is, her name is Shon. I have her channel linked in the description box below. She's had a couple of sew-alongs since I was live last time. And I'm not going to lie, I love them. We actually start projects and we finish them. Because you know how when you work on projects alone, you just don't finish them. You be like, I'll do it next week. But when you're working in a group, they kind of hold you accountable. So the first project we did was the mini table runner. And this is what she looks like. And I know you're not going to be able to see my embroidery on there. It's okay. I can see it in person. It just says, Merry Christmas, Wilson Family 2025. But isn't it cute? So we worked on a lot of techniques. Let me turn off the autofocus before it focuses on my butt again. I was told that happened last time. I'm like, that's not funny. Okay, so let's turn off the center. So this is the project. Isn't it so cute? I love it. We worked on a lot of techniques. And this is the back. So yes, and the current sew-along that we're doing right now, we're doing a panel. And I wanted to show my panel. So don't walk, run to her channel. Enjoyed it because she is full of knowledge. And I love her. You know, she's not one of those people that show you how to do something and then won't break it down to you if you reach out to her. You know what I'm saying? We were in the middle of a chat yesterday and somebody posted in her group they needed help. And she was like, reached out to them immediately and helped them. So that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Now she's not going to leave you hanging. But this is my quilt. It is my panel quilt that I'm working on. Look, this thing is bigger than what it was supposed to be. I was fussing all day yesterday. I'm like, why is it so big? It was supposed to be this big. But this is my panel. And we added the sides and everything. And then I embroidered the back. I don't know if y'all can see the embroidery on the back. I used that with my single needle embroidery machine, and I did the whole quilt top. So it's super fun. We're going to finish it up on Monday, which is tomorrow. I'm super excited. I'm telling you, my crafting community is everything, y'all. You can see the stitching on there. So you don't have to have a long arm to close out a quilt, okay? You can use your sewing machine or a single needle machine, multi-needle machine, or you can use your long arm if you have one. So multiple ways to do that, and she shows you how to do that on her channel. So yes, join in, you guys. So I had that written down. Oh Lord, now y'all can't see me because I took the autofocus off. Okay, so sticking to my list. So the two projects that I'm getting ready to start on my own are, good morning everybody coming in. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Are the one that I'm doing today, which is Jelly Roll Cabin by Fat Quarter Shop. Like I said, the link is in the description box below. The other sew along, these are free. The other free one that I'm going to do next weekend is by Quilting Life Sew Along, and she's doing a block of the month. I didn't link that one below because I'm doing it next weekend. But if you want to look it up, it's a Quilting Life Sew Along block of the month. You can look it up. It'll bring up all the quilts. They started in January, so I'm starting late. But they do a block a month. I'm going to do like a block or two a week so I can catch up. But super fun, free files. So I'm trying to get some free stuff in there because we're working on spring shower right now. And honey, she was expensive. So let me show y'all the updates on the spring shower sew along. Let's bring the table over here. And once again, I'm trying to see if it's blurry because it was a little blurry last time. I'm hoping I can get it cleared up. Hopefully it's not too blurry. Let's see. Did y'all see that transition? She's getting good with the transitions. Hi, Michael. Hi, Jessie. Hopefully it's not too blurry. Let me see where the camera is. Okay. So if I hold it up, can you see my bee? So I have my 4 bees that we created in the hoop in the embroidery machine. This is Kimberbell's spring shower. This is my bees. And then we had 3 log cabin blocks that we created. Just checking on the cat, make sure she's not on my carpet. Whenever I'm quilting and actively quilting, I try to keep her off my main carpet because I have to lay my quilts out. And she's furry. She's a little fur ball. And then I have my bee blocks. And then I have my umbrellas. I had 3 umbrellas. If you've seen these already, sorry. We have new people joining in, and I want to make sure they stay up to date on what I'm working on. Let's weather it together. And then this little cloud, I'm starting to fall in love with it. She gave me some drama when we were embroidering it. And then the newest ones that you may not have seen is the boots. Aren't these little boots so cute? Look. And they have this vinyl on top to make them a little shiny. Super cute. And then I have my little bird houses. These are new, so y'all probably haven't seen these unless you follow me on TikTok or Instagram. You probably haven't seen these because I try to record when I'm... Oh, yeah, this is a new one, too. This is another one. Some more boots. They're so cute. And then I have the... Sometimes a good puddle is all you need. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't even know if y'all can see like the texture, like it's like a vinyl, so it makes it look like real rain. Oh, the mushroom block was drama. But it's so pretty because it's textured. It has like this little felt on top and it makes it just stand out. So super cute. Love Kimberbell. She breaks the bank, but you can find some things on sale. She has a weekly special. That's when you need to buy. So that's my Kimberbell so long. I'm going to have to open my phone so I can see my comments because I can't see what my friends are saying to me. Which means I need to log on to my baby's journal because he's not woke. He's going to be mad he missed a lot because I made him a moderator and he's just like, ah. Let me skip my ad. Okay, good morning, Miss Evelyn. Good morning, it's Evelyn from Florida. If I'm not mistaken, good morning, Ron. Those boots are so cute. So cute. So if you click on the link in my description box that I worked so hard on, y'all. I worked so hard to keep that description box up to date. You will see that I added the link to this, the instructions and the directions for the Jelly Roll Cabin Quilt pattern from Fat Quarter Shop exclusive. And it's like 5 pages. And I know I may be a little biased, but I guess it's wherever you learn from, wherever you start off with, that's where you kind of learn from. And I just feel like their patterns, instructions are very clear. I understand them really well, and I'm able to follow along. But she tells you everything you need. I like Fat Quarter Shop. They give you a lot of free files, free designs if you go on there. And not only will they give you the design, they actually, for most of their designs, they have videos to go with it. This one does have a video. I haven't watched it. I may watch it a little later, but it says check out the YouTube tutorial on YouTube. Ready, set, sew. I love it. So not only do they give you the free design, they give you a free video that shows you how to make the quilt. Wonderful, right? Isn't that great? Good morning, Melody. Thank you for being a member. Good morning, Meredith. Thank you for being a member of my channel. So yes. So with that being said, it basically tells you the cutting, what you need to cut. And it's like A through H. I do have my little Alphabitties out. And I did link the Alphabitties in the description box below if you want to get some Alphabitties. But when you start quilting, you're going to need some Alphabitties or something, or you can write on a piece of paper. That's how I started out, writing on a piece of paper so you can keep everything organized. Because what the instructions will tell you is to sew A with C, D. And it's very important to keep them together and organized because they're all cut in different sizes. So I already cut all of my A blocks, which we needed 36 blocks. I cut all my B blocks, which I needed 72. I cut my C blocks, which required 36. I cut my D blocks, which I needed 36. The background and border fabric, I needed 60 E. I needed the only reason I didn't cut F is because it's the border. And I'm not sure how thick I want to make the border. That's something that you can adjust with your preference. So I'm waiting on the border, depending on the accuracy of my quilting. If I cut exactly how they say to cut and my seam allowance isn't right or anything, I could cut it too short, or I may want to make it bigger. The border is something that I'm just going to do last. That's just my preference. That was F. So I skipped F. And I moved on to G, which I needed 36. So everything up to G is going to be a jelly roll. G is the only one that I use some yardage. And then I didn't cut H because that was my binding. Now I did pull out some binding to show you guys where I made binding for other quilts. And I'm going to just put this back in this holder, my folder, because we are going to quilt one of these blocks so I can see how easy it is. I may mess it up, but I do have binding just from previous quilts. I always make too much binding, but I have baby blue, I have white, I have this peach and some more white. This is a textured white with flowers. I'm probably going to, based off of, I really like this peach, but I don't know if it's enough to go around the whole quilt. So I'll see if it's big enough for the whole quilt. If not, I'll probably just use white because I already have it bind. If you're curious about this little thing, I didn't tag it, but it's on. I received it in one of my boxes. I used to do the Fat Quarter Shop subscription box. Let's see what you guys are saying. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Smurf Creations. I know who Smurf is. Because she was on the solo. So yes, one more thing I want to show you. I know y'all know Miss Linda from Shon's channel, Crafting Cousins. So I have my book over here sitting off to the side. But I have it sitting on this little cute pink stand. Isn't she just the cutest? I love her. I love her. She's pink and she closes down flat if I'm not using her. So she stores really easy. Love it. Or I can just keep it open how I had it and put my book back on it. So yeah, love it. Love it. And you know I love that it's pink. Duh. So I'm gonna put her back over there. The link to this book stand is in the description box below. It's already on her website. And I'm sure she has all the colors, you guys. Don't walk, run. So let me just check my notes, make sure I didn't forget anything. Because y'all know me. I'm gonna forget something before we start this block. Let's see. Yeah, no, let's start the project. Let's see what the directions say. Let's see how easy they are. I didn't watch the video. In today's video. Dyed. No, I did not use my scanner because I cut all of these last night. And you see how much it was. The quantities were very large. And I asked after I was done cutting it because I was chatting with friends while I was cutting this. And I cut all this in probably like 45 minutes to an hour. And I was thinking, I probably should have cut this on live or something so y'all can see it. But it's pretty kind of redundant, you know. Just layering my fabrics and cutting. You get multiple at one time. When I was layering, I could cut like 10 blocks at one time. So it wasn't too hard. I didn't use my scanner cut. I didn't use my AccuQuilt. Good morning, Miss Linda T. Good morning, Up Designs. So I just flipped to the next page because I'm trying to see where the directions start. Did I flip too many pages? Okay, yeah, it's on the first page. So to make the cabin unit, you should measure, and it should measure 6.5 by 6.5 when it's finished. I need a B block. Let me turn on my, let's press these again. I'm gonna press real quick. I need a B block, a B. I need a C. I was supposed to make one of these last night. And I won't use the same. Another thing about jelly rolls is you're going to have duplicate fabrics. So if you pull out two that are the same, I'm just going to switch them up. Because you'll get a jelly roll pattern and it'll have two of the same strip. So I'll just mix them up. It's not a biggie. So I need a B, I needed a C, and then I need a G. Look how well these complement each other. And it tells you that you're going to sew C and G first, and then you'll add on B. Because you see how it's too short, but with the 1/4 inch seam allowance, it's going to even out and measure up good. I'm going to press them. And then after I sew this together, it's telling me, I love the colors, that I'm going to need another B and another A. Well, an A. So I'll just try to mix up the colors. I'm going to grab this B. I'm just going to leave them off to the side because I know this is the next step. Oh, I love this one. This is like my favorite one, the Eiffel Tower. Have you guys been to Paris and to the Eiffel Tower? It's beautiful in person. My husband and I went on our anniversary. Yes, it's beautiful. So I'll set these to the side. We're going to press everything. I do have my Aleenes stiffener. And it's linked in the description box below. I tried to link this fabric, but it's not available anymore. It's called Saturday in Paris. Ordered it on Fat Quarter Shop years ago. So that part. And it is by Riley Blake. I usually tend to go with Riley Blake fabrics or Moda. They're like my favorite. Thank you, Sharon D, for reminding people to hit the thumbs up. Are y'all surprised I'm not using my Tula Pink iron? You guys, I was using this iron, this little iron last night too. I used her, but it's like I gotta get used to pulling her out. You know, I'm like, I do like my little pink HTV run. She's cute or whatever. I love her, but I gotta pull out Batula because y'all know I spent some coins on her, honey. But you know, it's nice to do one test block, see how she measures up, see how accurate my stitching is. And don't worry, in the beginning with quilting, you're not going to be accurate. It's going to be okay. Accuracy comes with time. I was very surprised at how accurate I was when I was on the Sew Along with Shon's group. And I was like, oh, these are looking so good. But I made a lot of quilts that were not that great, but people still love them. They don't know nothing about no seam allowance. Okay, so that's all I needed. You know what? I'm going to leave her on because I'm probably going to press it between. So remember, this is step 2. For step 1, I'm just going to sew these 2 together, 1/4 inch seam and flip. And then I'll come back and sew this on this side. So it's very, I feel like it's better. It's beginner friendly. You only have to sew 3 and then 2. And then that's the block. I don't think it can get any easier than that, huh? Alrighty, let's move some stuff out the way so I can pull out my sewing machine. Y'all know I started to fill out my pretty little planner. I'm so happy. I love her. And of course, my first project that I'm going to add to the book is my ornament that I created. It is linked in the description. It is in the members tab for members. My Merry Christmas. And I did start filling it out. So I'm so proud of myself. Let's take this in here. I have been using her for each thing that I embroider. It needs to go in the book. So to help me remember. Look, my note says, Shay, this is your first embroidery file. The sky is the limit. You go, girl. Ah! And I did put this in the link, link to this planner in the description box below. I met Alexis at Applique Getaway. She is the sweetest. You don't have one. Don't walk, run. Keep you organized. Okay. Now I've already talked about this. This is Miss Linda's too on her website. I love that magenta. Honey, that magenta is fire. Okay, let's get the sewing machine pulled out, you guys. Are you ready? Let's check this 1/4 inch seam allowance, y'all. Let's see how well I do. I heard somebody was saying in the Zoom that I was in the other day that they had a hard time sometimes switching back and forth from their embroidery to their sewing machine. I do too. I find myself sad that my sewing machine doesn't have an auto threader. Oh my God. Is that too weird? Let me turn it around. Let me see if I can. Wait. Let me see. Oh, I don't want to make y'all dizzy. So y'all can see me sewing a little bit. I just turned it the wrong way. Sorry. Look at these angles. She's trying. I am working on getting a new camera. Let me get my pedal. It's all the way in the back. Okay. We don't have a lot of sewing to do. It's just a couple of. But yes, I don't know what and let me rephrase that. I do have the auto threader, but the auto threader on my embroidery machine, I just have to push a button. So I've been spoiled. So when I go back to my sewing machine, I'm like, I have to click that down to thread my needle. That's just too much work, honey. So yes, I love it. And I do have my seam so easy on here, but I've been taking her off and putting her on. I'm like, that 1/4 inch seam gonna be a little off with this block. But we're gonna measure when we're done and see how accurate and see if I need to move it. But it is okay. Let me change the bobbin. I was working on that quilt and I had blue in the bottom. We don't want blue right now. We want white. We want white, white, white. See if I can get this threaded. There we go. And I find it very helpful anytime I have any loose threads to just go ahead and throw it in the basket. I have been doing a lot better with threads all over my craft room since we made those little basket with Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. Maybe Patrice was on there too. I can't remember. But we made those little baskets. I'm checking my thread, white. Let's check the comments. Yes, Miss Gail, please hit the thumbs up. It does help my channel. Good morning, Miss Doris. Good morning, everybody coming in. Yes, it's early. Happy Sunday. Why is she on the shake bus? Okay, so like I said before, if you have directional fabric, this is where you want to pay attention. So I do want my doggy up. So I'm going to make sure I just flip it the correct way. And I'm going to make sure everything's even. We are sewing with a 1/4 inch seam. In quilting, we don't veer from a 1/4 inch. I haven't seen any patterns that require you to veer from a 1/4 inch seam. We do not do we just sew straight down. No need to go back and forth or anything like that. And I'm going to cut. And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check my seam allowance. I want to see how accurate I am. Oh, man, that's... Y'all, that's perfect. Let me see. So, yes. Let me check my screen. I'm going to use this front camera. Let me show y'all. So, yeah, I can make sure y'all... It's white, so you really can't see. What I'm doing is I'm measuring from the top to this line where I sewed my line. I want it to be a 1/4 inch. And when I tell you it's perfect, it's perfect. Takes time, y'all. Takes time. Doesn't happen overnight. It does not. Does not. But I love that. And what I'm going to do, I don't press open. I'm pressing to the darker fabric. And I'm just going to press this open. Put that back down. And then I'm trying to think, which way do I want my little people to go? Oh, and you see how that alignment is perfect. It's perfect. It's even. Oh, man. I don't know how I want my little people to go. Do I want them like this? I think I like them like this. Okay. So, right sides together. Look at me using the right terms. A+ for Shay. Okay. And we're going to stitch this together to make our block. And I'm going very slow because I really want this to be accurate. I don't want to have to use our friend, the seam ripper, because I don't care what you say, she's not our friend. And I'm going to cut that little thread off. And, you know, when I have all these little threads on here, I do have my lint brush just to get it up, clean it up. Because that'll drive me crazy. So that's why that's there. And then I'm going to finger press that open. And then I'm going to press that. Anybody triggered by the iron? If you want to get into quilting, you will have to iron. You will have to know a little math, just a little bit. Look how great this is turning out. So that's what she looks like right now. So let's go to the directions. It says we need the B, which is this one. And it goes right here on the top, and it is directional. I love directional fabric. So it's going to lay across the top, and it's very even. I'm very shocked at how accurate my stitching has been lately. And then this will go here. And this is a good example how it's not even, but after I sew this to this, it will, the seam allowance, the 1/4 inch, it will be even when I'm done. I love it. So this is an easy block, is it not? I mean, you guys are gonna work on this. Did I pink edge? These edges are how the jelly rolls are come out. So this is a jelly roll. This is a jelly roll. And the edges are already like that. That's just how they are cut, I guess, at the manufacturer. They come peaked like that. And the one thing that deters me from jelly roll, because although I love them, I don't like the shedding of the fabric. Hence the reason I have my lint brush out at all times. You probably can't see, it's a whole bunch of lint out here. It drives me crazy. A lot of people will vacuum their jelly roll before they start using it. So I'm just going to flip that over and make sure that's perfect. Thank you, DB. I really pride myself on being on time and valuing your time. It takes a lot to prepare for these lives. A lot of work goes into it in the background. So, like I said, I'm going to sew very slow. If you ever watch Kim, you'll see she has, I think she has a Juki still, and she stitches away. But you got to imagine, she does it every day, all day for years. So yes, she does so fast. Don't do that. I'm just being me. I'm going to finger press this. I'm going to get my iron and I'm going to press. I really want to, I have wrote down to talk about my focus, which you'll hear me saying QSE. I'm working on my a new logo for the channel, quilting, sewing, embroidery. That's why I want to get back to the basic of why I started, crafting. I kind of got off focus with everything, bling and all this other stuff. Love it, but that's not my focus. So if you don't see me in those arenas, that's why. I will bling. I do love bling. It's just not going to be the focus of my channel. So yes, and like I said, with that 1/4 inch seam, now this A block lays perfectly flush with the other part of the block. And it is directional. I want my Eiffel Towers pointing up. I'm just going to flip it over, right sides together, and we're going to stitch a 1/4 inch seam from top to bottom. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to press. And you see how I keep cutting these off? I'm doing that while I'm on live. I'm not going to lie. I probably wouldn't do this on my own because nobody's going to see it. I didn't do it with the quilt behind me, but I just do that so you'll have an option. You can do that. It was asked in the sew along. You can do it. It's okay. But nobody's really going to see it at the end of the day. It's on the back of the quilt. And so I'm going to press this. And I'm pressing everything up on this side. And it does matter because when you start sewing the blocks together, the seams can be a little bulky, but with the pressing, it does help. So this is one block. And this quilt is nothing but this block mixed in with the borders. So this is pretty much a block. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're making 36 of this one block. That's what this pattern is. And then mixed in is this one. And I'll show you what it's going to look like. You're going to eventually add in the borders, which will look like this. I'm trying to lay it out so you can kind of see what it's going to look like. Mixed in with some of these blocks like this. It's really pretty. I'll just show you what it looks like. Mixed in with these. Mixed in right here. And I'm going to be very cautious when I'm sewing because I do want my directions to be correct. So this is the block. Ooh, I dropped one. So quilting is not too hard. It's just taking your time and following the instructions. And like I said, if you're a beginner, fat quarter shop is it's a good place to start. That's how I learned. And remember, I told you I learned on my own from watching videos. I didn't have a friend, and I was able to kind of figure it out, practice, and get it done. Good morning, Shantae from the West Coast. Anytime anybody from the West Coast is on my live, I'm always like, thank you. Because we know that y'all have to get up extra early to catch Shay Shay. But yes, what do you guys think about this pattern? I think it's a fun project. This is what I'm going to be working on my own time. I'm not doing a sew along for it. It's just something that I'm working on my own. It is, you can do it. You can do it. I just wanted to show y'all how to make one block. And hopefully when I come back next Sunday, I'll have way more of these blocks to show you. Just to show you, because next weekend I'll be focusing on another quilt, which is what I was telling you. So let me sit this to the side, off to the side, and we can go ahead and talk about it. I mean, I should have just linked it. I'm going to just show you the fabric that I'm going to use next weekend. I'm going to pre-cut the fabric again. Yes. And this one will be a little bit more advanced, I think. It could be a little bit more advanced. This one's more beginner friendly because you're mostly dealing with jelly rolls. This quilt right here, let me pull out the fabric. Here it is right here. Not dealing with jelly rolls. I'm dealing with a big fabric kit. And there's no there's no jelly roll. So you actually got to cut it. You got to cut. But it's good practice. I think this fabric is still available because I've ordered it this year's Brightly Sampler fabric quilt. And it is by Sherry McConnell and Quilting Life. As you can see, I stick with the same people. I really like their fabric. I like them. It's Sherry and Chelsea. They do have a YouTube channel. They're mom and daughter. They're really great. But yes, I love the colors. As you can see, these are my colors. This is my jam right here. So I'll open this thing up and get it, cut it, get it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Good morning, Stacey. So yeah, this is next week though. We'll dive into this next week. I did want to show you a few things that I purchased and then we'll get out of here. Y'all, we're going to get out of here in an hour. Can y'all believe it? I will show you a few things that I ordered, a few things that's coming up. Stacey's helping me get my shipping stuff under control because I'm paying too much for shipping. So she's going to help me with that. Thank you, Stacey. So yes, so let me show you a few things that I've ordered this week, and then we will say goodbye, friends. That's it. I'm just very low energy this morning. I'm trying to lift it up because I'm so happy because it is my year from when I started crafting on a dime. So yes. So another YouTuber, I don't know if y'all watch Alexis. I think I have her channel listed in the description box below. I'm 100% for sure I have her channel listed in the description box below. But she goes live every Sunday. I think it's 4 Central Time. But check out her channel. Last week, she embroidered on these seatbelt covers that she got from Five Below. Listen, when she was done embroidering the seatbelt cover, I was like, girl, I paid $15.20 for that seatbelt cover. She used puff, font, and you know I got to try it. So I had to get these. Good morning, Barb. You know I had to get it. I'm going to try that. I'm going to try it. To be continued. Oh, my God. I don't know. We going to see. We going to see how that turns out. So I bought those seatbelt covers. And guess what? I got my mailers so I can start mailing out my products. I mean, my gifts from my members and my channel, crafty friends. So, Stacey, I'm getting ready, girl. I'm going to be ready. Are you ready for me, Stacey? Are you ready? Let's turn you off because I'm not ready for you. So, y'all, I finally got this. And, of course, I had to get the pink paper to go in my little poly mailers. I'm so excited to mail stuff to y'all, and it looked nice. You know, because I mailed something to Kristen. I'm like, this is not very nicely mailed. And I felt like, ooh. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See, y'all just want to get me crunk this morning. Good morning. Thank you, Renee, for gifting 5 memberships. Love you, Renee. Renee's my boo. And then I see something else I think I missed. Oh, yes. Thank you, Rosalind, for the super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That helps my channel. Helps me bring, you know, great content to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But, y'all, I finally got one of these little stand things for our mini quilts. So I have to put it together. But do y'all have this? I don't even know if Stacey got one of these. I don't know. Did y'all get one of these? Rosalind, Shanika, Shon, y'all got these? I think it's going to be cute. So, yes. Good morning, Niles. Dibs, good morning, Dibs. So, yes, I make a lot of mini quilts, so I needed a mini quilt hanger. I have my mini quilts hung up on the wall. So now I don't have to hang them up on the wall. I could just hang it up behind me and you can see it. Who taught me into getting this? Connie. Where's Connie at? We blaming Connie for this. Yes, we are. Why did Connie? This is something for the labels. Where Connie at? If y'all see that tray back there, it's filled with like little packets of different transfers and stickers and stuff. So I'll just add that to the bunch. Kind of have to show me how to use that. I don't know how to use that. Good morning, Unbiased. I see you up in here, girl. Did you see my accurate stitching, girl? Okay, so the rest of my stuff is Richword. That's why I was thanking them because they sent me more stuff. I got to create more content. I was so super excited. And when y'all get packages from me, you're going to get bobbins. You're going to get bobbins in your packages. You're going to get bobbins because they sent me more bobbins. So I'll just put some in a Ziploc bag and send them to you. Hopefully you like them. I noticed that one is a black and it says L polyester. And this one's a white and it's an A style. So if you win something from me, I'll just actually do your embroidery and then I can send you some bobbins. And if you sew, I'm sure you can use this in the sewing machine. I use mine interchangeably. So you go through bobbins. Yes, I went through a lot of bobbins yesterday. So yes, I'm going to throw some bobbins in there. So thank you, Richword, for sending me bobbin. They also sent me the water soluble topping. So I'm super excited to try this. Because y'all know I want to do some lace ornaments for Christmas. So I'm glad I got that. Y'all know I was super excited about this. Because I'm too cheap to buy pre-cut. I'm too cheap to buy pre-cut stabilizer. Because I'm like, I'll just cut it myself. Or I have cutters upstairs in the bed sleep right now that can cut my stabilizer. So now I have the 12 by 12. I was most excited because it's 12 by 12. That's big, y'all. It's super big. So, yeah, you have to tell me about that, Stacey, when we get off. Because I'm like, girl. And then the last time Richword sent me thread, let me show you. They sent me these big old spools, and I was like, yay, I got the big threads. Oh, y'all can see them. I could have just pointed. They sent me the big spools, and I got about 12 to 15. And I was like, thank you. They're so pretty. They stitch out perfectly for me. Love them. But this time they sent me the 80 count. And I was most excited because of the variety of colors I have now. And I'm like, because I was doing a reel and I didn't have all the colors I needed. And I didn't want to switch thread brands in the middle of a video that I recorded for Richword. So when I opened this thing up and I saw all these threads, and it's 2 layers, I was like, they answered my prayer. Thank you. So I'm so excited because I do love this thread. And I do have affiliate link in the description box below. Duh. Click on it. But I'm so excited. Now I have to buy a container to put these in. Lord. Another container. Another plastic container. But they're so super cute. Not that color. Wait. You know I got to pull out a pink. Let me find a pink. Okay, here's the pink. So they're so cute. I cannot wait. Y'all know I got to record something opening this box. But I had to sneak because I was like, ooh, what did they send me? Oh, so thank you to Richword. Love them. Love their thread. Let me sit this over here. We are going to do a members giveaway on my channel today because we have to give away one of these little cute mug rugs that I made. That's Rosalind's. But if you're just coming in, I made them in all colors. And guess what? I was most excited. I digitized this myself. And I stitched all 6 at the same time in one hoop. I think I recorded it. I need to post it. But I have pink. I have red. I have green. That's a dark pink, gold, and purple. So you get to pick the color. Let's go ahead and get the StreamYard tool pulled up. I have it pulled up. I just have to share my screen. So I was trying to be prepared this morning. How y'all feeling this morning? Oh my gosh, wait. Did I miss it? Thank you, Rosalind. This is Rosalind M. So both Rosalind are hooking me up this morning. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you, Dazel. I tried to keep it neat. It's hard. I have expanded outside of my room. I thought my husband was going to say something. He didn't. I don't know why I'm whispering because sometimes he be in the bushes in my lives. But he didn't say anything, y'all. It's scary. I'm scared. Oh my God. Oh my God. Thank you, March, for becoming a member. Yes. Thank you. You're going to love it here. You're going to love the community. Thank you. Okay, look, the cat is sneaking. Let me see if Renee is in here. Is Renee here? Let me see if I can sneak and show y'all the cat. Ignore outside of my room. Let me see. Can y'all see her? Yeah, she's over there. I tried to show her because Renee loves to see the cat. But she's like in her own little world. I can't get her on the screen. There she goes. She'll come over here. I'll let her come on the carpet for like 1 second. Y'all, when I have to vacuum this carpet, I'll be like, ugh. Yeah, so y'all got to see Willow this morning. So y'all happy? Okay. It went up in the air. I don't know why. She's always in here underneath my feet. So let's go. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's go here. Entire screen. I hope I don't have nothing on there. Y'all know how I am. Okay, let's turn this around so I can see. I'm going to make sure I can see it on my screen before I click it. It's a little delay. There we go. So what are we going to type? Let's type COAD. And I put it in all caps. You know, I don't know if it matters. No, let's stay over there because I don't know if it needs to stay over there. Is it working? Is it working? Oh my God. Yes. Okay. I see the numbers going up. I'm like, I don't see anything. Oh, I didn't make it members only. I knew I was forgetting something. It's fine. It's fine. We'll do members only next week. Because I'm thankful for everybody. Everybody. So yes. And then you get to pick your color. Yes, 22 entries. Let's go. And you're going to get it in the pink little poly mailer. I'm so excited about my pink poly mailer. Jess going to have to show me how to make them stickers again. She's going to kill me. Jess is going to kill me if I ask her how to make a sticker again. Oh, goodness. I think you just... Oh, that's what I'm forgetting to tell you. Gosh, picking darn. I am registering for Courtney from the Crafty Brick. I'm registering for her class today. She's doing a Leonardo class. I do have the link. I will post it in the description box after the video. A thank you sticker, Stacey. Yeah, Stacey probably gonna kill me too. I think you just have to go into Leonardo, create the thank you sticker, do the offset, and make it a print and cut. I have been getting really good with Leonardo, but I am going to take a class with Courtney from the Crafty Brick. She is an educator for Caesar, and it is next Saturday at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'll be in that class. I'll make sure I put the link in my description box below, and I'll start sharing it today and throughout the week. So if you want to take that class, if you have a Caesar, Juliet, or Romeo, and you want to learn the Leonardo Design Studio, the description will be in the description box below. The link will be in the description box below after this video, because I'm going to tag that one because I was already harassing her, begging her to do the class. Okay, so let's do the draw. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I'm so excited. Look at everybody. Looky, looky, looky. Don't be Rosalind. Renee! Yay, Renee! We got to take a picture of that, Renee. Oh, my goodness. Yes, honey, yes. Yes, I love it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Renee, my boo. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There I am. So thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. So yes, oh, it's been a good day. Ros, you already got one, Rosalind. You already got one. Don't worry, Stacey's going to show me how to mail them off. Yes, congratulations, Renee. I hope you enjoyed the live today. I cannot believe I hit 1 hour. That's Becky goals. Y'all, I've been going through Becky withdrawal. I watch Power Tools with her Monday through Friday, every morning. And she is on vacation with her family. She needs time off. So she did not go live Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And I went through withdrawal. But yes, her channel is Power Tools with Thread. She does all the crafty sewing and quilting, scan and cut, applique, all that good stuff. So if you don't watch her, go over there too. I'm always in the chats. Okay, let me stop rambling. Did I forget anything? Let me look at my notes. I think I got everything. And I don't think I forgot anything except Courtney's link. How could I forget Courtney's link? I've been harassing her. Oh my God. I think that's it. We did good. 1 hour. In 2 minutes, it'll be 1 hour. I did good. Good morning, Beth. Thank you for being a member. Oh, Gail, stop. Oh my goodness. I cannot deal with you. Alrighty. So I'll see you guys next Sunday, and I'll see you in the YouTube streets today. Don't forget to So Sweet Academy with Alexis and Shon and Miss Linda and Eve. So I'll see y'all in all of those chats later today. Love you guys. Thank you for supporting my channel, and I'll see you guys next Sunday. We'll be doing another quilt block, and this one is going to be a little bit more advanced. It's a little bit more steps. So, alrighty, you guys. Bye.
Can you focus on me? Baby, can you focus faucet's running and I keep looking at you.